What's up, guys? This is Justin Chim Garcia, Coach Chim now. Check my fan page, please, on Facebook, CoachChimFans.com. Here, one of my brown belts, Joe March. I told you guys, I promised I was going to go over a couple of ways to deal with a tie clinch. Being 5'0" and having done MMA for a couple of years now, I often find myself in it, and I got a couple of different ways to deal with it than some people do. All right, so Joe's going to start off putting me in a tie clinch. The first thing that we're going to do, I call the bump and run. Now, the bump and run isn't so much a big move, but it's a little bit of a technique. You could partner it in with any other techniques you do from here. But what I'm trying to do is break down his tie clinch and get into a more conventional over-under clinch position. All right, so he's here. What I'm looking to do is take one of my hands and block his knees. We do know the big thing I'm looking out for from this position are his knees and his elbows. My hips are always trying to come in. His clinch is designed to stop that, so oftentimes I find myself here. With the bump and run, I'm taking one of my hands, I'm trying to swing open his elbow on the opposite side while I dip my shoulder in. Imagine a U, and that dip is going to create my underhook. So he has his tie clinch. I want to try and get my hips in so I can body lock, but I can't. So what I'm looking to do is first block my knees, block his knees. I'm looking to pop his elbow out with my hand, at the same time bringing my shoulder against it and driving up to get more of a conventional underhook. One more time. Here I am, blocking his knees. Boom, boom, boom. Just throw a couple. Just make sure I'm trying to block, pop, and in for a more conventional underhook. Okay? So that's the bump and run. Now, truth be told, when somebody puts a tie clinch on me, the first thing I try and do is bring my hips in, get a body lock. I don't want to deal with that position too much. Offensively, there's not a lot I can do. When conventional, basic things don't work, the bump and run is something I try and do. But so often, every so often, I can't use any of those techniques to get out. And there's a big throw I like to use. I call it the Kaki Komi, because when you're in the air, he usually feels his pants fill up a little bit. All right, but what we're going to do, actually use the takedown mat for this. I'm in that same position. I'm trying to block. I can't get the bump and run. I don't want to sit here and eat elbows, eat knees. So what I'm going to do is block knees. I'm looking to come over his face. He's going to think I'm trying to punch, but what I'm actually trying to do is grab the top of his arm right at his shoulder. So we're here, top of his arm. My opposite hand is looking to grab that same arm, but lower down around the elbow. So we're here, 1, 2. I'm now going to bring my shoulder all the way across his arms. That's going to scrape his control off. I'm going to step that same leg through, and I'm going to do a basic Judo, Gracie Jiu-Jitsu 101 hip toss. I come through with my hips, I elevate, and he gets thrown. Now, the reason I call it a Kaki Komi is because, number one, when I'm doing this live and for real, I'm going to land on him. Not good for him. Reason it's not so good for him is because if you notice, I'm tying up both of his arms. Okay, these arms are leaving his midsection exposed. He's not able to break his fall. He's not able to react after the throw by scrambling because I have him sort of hog-tied. All right? So again, he's here. I'm looking to do all conventional ways, trying to re-pummel. I can't. So when I'm ready, I'm coming across. Now, if this is MMA, and if I'm in a tie clinch, chances are it is, I could even start this with a punch. Grab, grab. Use my shoulder to break his grip. I'm going to step through with my leg and then my hips. And I'm now looking to elevate and throw. One more time. We're going to do this a little bit more real speed. So we're here. Boom. And that is the Kaki Komi. Again, Facebook, fan page, CoachChimFans.com. I hope you enjoyed the techniques. See you soon.